welcome to another adventure with us as we head off to check out a new Hipcamp inland from Port Macquarie, closer to Wauchope, in a place called Pipeclay. The actual property is called Boytrang Camp, and this is the first weekend that they've got it open for campers. Alrighty, so we're just coming in to this property and we were just saying how beautiful the whole countryside is. They must have had a lot of rain because it's very green. Can't wait to see what this Hipcamp's like. What are you thinking?
There's a massive shade house just over there. I thought it was a dam.
Right.
It was a river. But...
yeah, where it's almost 4:30, so the sun's pretty low in the sky, and I think, daylight savings changes. We lose an hour this weekend. So what time is it? It's market time! Because I don't see the point of making just one. Oh, look at that. Yeah, awesome. Anyway, cheers. So let happy hour begin as we settle into a Friday night of the October long weekend. Had a bit of traffic coming this way. Supposedly a 4-hour trip, but I think it actually took us a bit longer. But we love sitting in the car together and chatting. But look how stunning this property is, and it is so green. Anyway, looking forward to a nice night. Got something different to cook. Well, it's actually an old-fashioned recipe of my mum's I thought I would do. Now, there is a paddock behind us, and there are other campers, so we've sort of set ourselves up like we do to be by ourselves, but there's plenty of room. This Hipcamp is $50 a night, plus there is a service fee. So for 2 nights, not quite sure what that is. 117, I think. 117 for 2 nights, yeah. Now, look, we could have been in a caravan park, and we don't want to be side by side with other people, so... and it is a long weekend in the school holidays. It's very hard to find something. So we were very happy to find this place. And this is the first weekend they've allowed campers in their property.
We only booked yesterday, was it?
Yeah, we only booked yesterday afternoon. And Kirsty and Gay are the owners of this property, and they are lovely and communicate really well. So no complaints there. Yeah, I wish them all the best with their Hipcamp for the future. the end of the day, we have some beautiful songbirds singing, sun setting, and I've got the camera set up for tonight because the moon is in a new phase. So I like to focus my camera before it gets dark for anyone over 45, and I'm just a couple on that. Lie. Anyway, yeah, eyesight is a bit of a problem once it gets dark. Anyway, we're very lucky to have found this property. So excited when there was availability. Tonight, I am going to cook a recipe inspired by my mum, my beautiful mum. This is a ham and egg pie, but it's very easy, and in the 70s it was pretty cheap. We used to buy like the metal tin of ham and slice that up, but I'm going to use this diced ham that you can buy now. Done. Okay, so what I've got is a pie dish, and I'm going to try and cook this in the camp oven. I've only ever cooked this at home in the normal oven. If you don't have a camp oven, you could cook that in a hooded barbecue. This is what I'm going to attempt tonight. Anyway, I've sprayed my pie dish with canola, and I've put a piece of puff. You know I love my puff. Anyway, I've used a twin pack of ham pieces. I've diced up half a capsicum, red capsicum, and I've also chopped up 2 shallots, and I'm just going to pour that. Wow, that came out pretty quick. Okay, so I now have my lovely ingredients, and it smells amazing. If you just imagine red capsicum and shallots, that's what I'm getting. Anyway, to that, it's a really easy recipe. Get some eggs and you crack them. You crack them over the mixture. So depending on your pie dish, it depends how many eggs you use. I'm sort of thinking 5, but it could be 6. Now, this is a lot, I know, for 2 people, but I am hoping for leftover because I'm hoping we can have it for lunch. So just spread your eggs out and then get a knife and crack those yolks because you want it to ooze through the ingredients. Anyway, I'm just cracking those eggs and spread them to seep through down to that lower level. Now, this recipe seriously used to be just ham and egg, but I'm just adding a little bit of flavour. So it's a little bit quichey, I suppose. You know, one extra little twist on this, I'm just going to put some grated tasty cheese on top. Like so. You could put some seasoning. I haven't thought that far ahead and got it out, so I don't think I'll worry about it. This will be tasty as it is. I don't know if you can see that. How good does that look? And then I'm going to get a final piece of puff that's defrosted. Now, someone said to me, where do you keep it? Look, you can have it thawed in your fridge when you go away or your esky, but we have just a little bar fridge, and I just put it in there and it fits fine. Either I just pack what I think I'm going to use, or this time I actually put the whole packet in because I don't know if I want to cook some desserts tomorrow night. I don't feel like it tonight, so we're just going to do dinner tonight. Anyway, I just use my fork to press down the edges. Going to prick a few holes so it can breathe. And we're going to cook this pretty slowly, I think, in the camp oven because I don't want it to burn the puff before it's had a chance to cook those eggs. So I'm just cutting the excess off. Really easy pie, seriously. And it's not that expensive. And there you have it. There's my pie ready to bake in the camp oven. Anyway, I'll go and take it out to my darling. More?
Get some more heat on it. I might spin it. 180.
Love your work, my darling.
So many do.
That is actually true with what you do for a living.
No, I might put some underneath.
Okay, Stevie's got a really good torch now. We're going to check on our pie. Da da da. Oh, I think she's cooked.
Oh, it's fantastic.
That looks amazing. Oh, it's so good. Anyway, let's dish up. I should get these gloves on. I'm a bit worried. What's this about?
Well,
Doctor?
oh, if your doctor wears gloves like this, run. Trust me. If he's got hands like
Oh
mine,
dear.
run further.
Yeah, look, our coals took a while to warm up, so oh, I tell you, that
Bloody
margarita was like wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. Alrighty, there we go. We have our ham and egg pie, and it is cooked to perfection. So Steve decided he found a cow patty, and he thought, what if this was like fuel? Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah.
Or have you lost your mind?
Well, I could have lost my mind. It is just grass, well, it's gone right through, but this is a dry paddy and it's keeping us warm.
So is this sort of token vegan firewood?
Not at all. It could be, you could sell it that way, but somebody might take it.
Yeah. Anyway, well, we'll just have a little go and see if it's worthwhile. Anyway, I think it's a good night for me.
And it's a good night from him or her or they or them.
Oh, it's been a good night. Check out the river and also have a little look at what the toilet's like down here. Here we are for the loo. Hey, that's all right.
Yeah.
Look at that. We've got some toiletries there.
Yeah. So you can camp down here.
You can
You gotta walk in.
walk your here.
Right, love it.
Yeah, I've got my rock shoes on. Four-wheel drive in action. Until I slip on my bottom. Woo-hoo. Oh, go fast. Just freak you out. Well, it's flowing.
Yeah.
Now, we would have brought the canoe, but Steve's just had an operation, so he can't really go in the water. But let's see, are you going to?
Yeah, probably.
Right. Yeah, we've had our fair share of hospital visits, so that's it now. No more. Lost a few body parts, but hey, I think the human body's adapting to losing things that don't really do too much. It's a beautiful property. Little cherry tomato. That's our caravan up there, and that's where we've just come from. I think we found the right track down. People have set up down on the water for a picnic. What a great idea. I am keen to get in that water now. And here we are. What a great spot. Be fabulous for summer, which is just around the corner. Look at, there's a cave in there. Oh, she brought our canoe now. Steve's gonna...
Yeah, it's bigger than I thought. It's bigger, the river's bigger than I...
Yeah, well, and it's calm, so you won't get taken away. It's lovely. I'd like to be able to go over by that cave and see what's in it. I just saw some movement in the water. Whether it's a fish or a platypus. That would be good. Spectacular. is pretty good. Leftover ham and egg pie from last night. Yummo. Okay, so tonight we're actually going to cook a barbecue. Got some Scotch fillets, some corn to cook on the coals. And for those that have gone out and bought this little rice cooker, I did see Kmart has one as well, which is a lot cheaper. Anyway, I've done some brown rice. I've just done 1 cup of brown rice to 2 cups of water, and that took about half an hour for it to cook. I'm making a brown rice salad that you can have warm. This is one of our favourite salads, and I've just diced up half a capsicum. I've got 2 shallots sliced, and I've got a handful of cranberries, and then I've mixed up using my cocktail onion jar. I've put soy sauce, lemon juice, olive oil, and minced garlic or crushed garlic in there, and I've also got some pepitas and seed mix, so I'm just going to add probably 2 tablespoons of that. I'm going to throw that all together and make a brown rice, and we're going to have it with our barbecue. Nice and easy. Now I'm just making a dessert, and I'm using Pink Lady apple slices, and I need some butter. So rather than dirty something like my pot, I've decided to pop it in this can. Now I turned it on, it's already started to melt, and that can's very hot. I just thought this was a cool idea. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I'm sure that can handle it. So I'll just melt my butter. I'm going to mix it with some flour, sugar, some baking powder, and making a bit of a batter. Anyway, I'll show you what I'm doing next when I do it. Another little tip is if you need milk but you don't drink a lot of milk, I just buy these little, what are they, 200 ml full cream milk for baking. I thought that was pretty cool too. Okay, so tonight's dessert is a fruit cobbler. I just made a basic cake mix, and I just made like half the recipe because I'm just using this little baking dish we're going to put in the camp oven. Now I've put the cake mix and that I've made up. Now I've used up half my Pink Lady's apples on top, and then just put cinnamon sugar. We're going to bake that. I'll probably put this recipe in volume 3. But what I've used here is half the recipe. Volume 3 is a work in progress. So thank you to all those people. I'm blown away with how many people have bought volume 1 and 2. Hope you're enjoying it. And anyway, there's going to be a whole lot more recipes coming your way, hopefully by Christmas. Anyway, let's get this in the camp oven to cook. So Steve's just getting our coals ready. What happened to the camp oven this morning?
Oh, we had a bit of rain overnight, so it got a little bit wet. It was a bummer. Try to keep it dry.
So what did you do today?
I just aired it out in the sun, that's all.
Put it in the sunshine and then give it a good coating of canola spray to stop it from rusting.
Canola, yeah, apparently olive oil is not as good as canola to stop it rusting.
Never put it in soap suds.
No.
Yeah, you just wipe off the ash and cover it in the canola with a bit of paper towel. And what's your favourite paper towel?
Viva.
Viva. Yeah, baby. That is perfect. I've got some dollop cream. Got my bowl cozies and my bowls, and we're going to have a lovely dessert. Aren't we, darling?
Yeah. Once I get my gloves on. I don't have the best hands with gloves. Let's see how we go.
And there we have it. It smells amazing. That cinnamon sugar is ridiculous. I love that. And you see our little bowl cozies. I'm pleased to say that the ones I hid at Barraga, I got contacted via YouTube by some lovely people who found them and were very happy with their find. They're now subscribing. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you to everyone that subscribes. We're getting quite a couple of people following and enjoying what we do, and I really appreciate that because it takes a lot to put our videos together and bring a little bit of creativity to you. Anyway, we're going to dig in. We've got some delicious dollop cream to have with our lovely fruit cobbler. So it's time for us to go. I've painted a rock and I'm going to hide it. It's not really hidden in this tree. The campground's down over there. So if you come to this Hipcamp, yeah, you might find it. And if you do, send us a message on YouTube. That'd be awesome. It's been a good, lovely, restful break. Thanks for having us, Boytrang Camp. That was lovely. Very nice property.